talking about your environment.
Yes, and particularly how you change your environment. And this thing just came up, and I just don't know what is going on. You see, Karee and I, we just moved from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Dallas, Texas. And we're here today just to really just share our experiences with you all. So
let's get into
the video.
We learned that your environment can make or break you. Over the past year, Corey and I have been experimenting with different ways that we could change our environment in order to motivate us for success. And let me tell you, it's been an uphill battle. First and foremost, we started off in a studio apartment. It was a basic studio apartment. Neither me or Corey are small people, okay? And the place was just too small, for us together. We decided we were gonna make it work, and we needed to find ways that was gonna keep us motivated with getting our goals. So the first thing we did was cleaned up the place. Then we took it further and we started renovating our place. So we started buying things like a TV, we painted our walls, just really making the place, turning the place into
livable.
A home. Like, livable and everything. And it got costly. We were spending so much money on trying to obtain something that was, I don't even know what we were going for.
We were going for luxury.
I had just got a really, really good job. The job wasn't even motivating to go to anymore because my check was going towards feeding, my need to have this nice place and paying, this bill, that bill.
The cherry on top.
The cherry on top was the floodings. It wasn't even Mother Nature flooding, it was plumbing issues. We woke up to water, all on the floor, everything. I felt like Ray Charles in the movie when he was filling out. Oh my God, I stepped out of the bed and into wetness.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It's pretty rough.
And then the one time where our faucet just came off and the water was spraying out, it was just madness. And it just every single time we tried to make, clean up the apartment and make it work,
something would happen.
Something would happen. It was just not gelling. The solution for that particular situation was just we need to find somewhere else.
We were getting sick a lot too.
Oh,
and so that was a major change of the environment because if you can't live or you can't breathe properly or you're having constant headaches and constant health issues in an environment that's not conducive for growth, then you're not going to be productive or successful.
No.
And so you need to change your environment. And so that was another reason why we needed to get out of there was because of health reasons as well. So
really by the time when we realized this really sucks, your situation with the job and stuff happened. So I about that.
So I was having trouble finding a job in Tulsa, and it's not like I've had this trouble before or I've always had it, but in this particular season, I guess, in my life, I was having trouble finding a job. Now, I've always wanted to live in Dallas for the past, 3-4 years or so. In fact, a buddy of mine, we were supposed to move down to Dallas together, but that didn't quite work out. Karee and I kind of got together, came in the picture. And so we had to make some changes. And so my buddy went down and I stayed back in Tulsa working the job that I had. I wanted to save up enough money so that before we just made that move. So it wasn't until about March 2018 that I had to resign from my job, or I wanted to resign from my job. And so everything really took a switch when that happened. I figured, okay, I don't have my job, but it shouldn't be that hard to get another job. Got 2 degrees, I'm a young black man, things are looking up. But that was not the case. That was not the case. It was hard for a brother. So it was really hard. So for that entire year, I just did odd end jobs here and there just to maintain the bills while I was still looking for employment. But the thing is, it just wasn't enough money to stay afloat. And so I figured, you know what? I'm sitting here looking for jobs here in Tulsa. Nothing is opening up. I've had several unsuccessful job interviews. So from then on, I just said, you know what? why not start filling out jobs in Dallas? And so I started filling out job applications for jobs in Dallas. Literally, like right away, as soon as I started filling out applications in Dallas, I had a call back, an email, and then from the call back came to an interview, a couple interviews, and I finally was able, by God's grace, to land a job in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, and everything happened really, really fast. It was about a week and a half that I had to basically get all my stuff and move.
Everything was aligning. This was the time to start looking for the things that we want in our life.
Right.
We're trying to become YouTubers. What are the houses that the YouTubers show? What are the apartments that they're showing? We need to start making moves towards the things that we actually want and the people that we want to be. And you want to be in an environment that's going to suit you for success. And the best way to figure that out is to first figure out what it is that you want. What is it that you want to do? And once you figure that out, you need to ask yourself, is my environment going to help me get there? And if the answer is no, then you need to find ways on how you can change it, change the environment. If it is conducive, if you mark yes, like this environment will help me get to where I need to be, the next question you should ask yourself, well, great, how can I enhance that environment?
Right, and don't be afraid to just step out on faith as well too, because I know a lot of times you look at, oh, I don't have enough money, or I don't have, like, my situation is so bad, like, you don't even understand. Like, I may not understand, but I know faith works. But I know, like, if you just step out, and a lot of people are passionate about, if you're passionate, people are going to be passionate about what you're passionate about. And so if you go out and take that step of faith, whatever it is that you feel you're called to do, it'll come to pass, especially if an environment change needs to happen. So it's important that you take that step, take that leap of faith, and don't let fear keep your future as a hostage. And if fear is the only thing keeping you back, then you need to just go ahead and step out in faith.
All right, guys, so